congratulations on making your first Grand Slam semifinal. She's obviously a difficult opponent. She wouldn't be in the quarterfinals. And just considering where you stand right now in the tournament, how good do you feel about that?
Yeah, obviously very good. Now after the match, the emotions are still here, so I'm just very happy about it. For sure, I knew today was going to be a very difficult match. Donna is in great form now, and she showed it again today. I think we played a very good match with high-quality rallies, and it was definitely not easy. I'm happy. I don't know, I stayed calm in the important moments, and yeah, I just managed to win, and of course, semifinal feels great right now.
Belinda, when you were fighting back from injuries and having to, your ranking to fall and playing satellite tournaments, I mean, did you envision this day coming, or what was your attitude then? I mean,
well, I was dreaming, of course, about this day coming, but you never know what's going to happen, and you feel like, yeah, you're not thinking about it. You're just right in the moment. Either you're practicing or you're focusing on your match. Obviously, I worked hard for this, and it's not like I never imagined I could do this, but still, like, I stayed in the moment. So, yeah, very nice feeling.
I'm looking forward to looking ahead to your semifinal. What is the one challenge that Andreescu and Mertens present to your game? What's the one challenge?
Well, I will definitely watch their match tonight. I think it will be an entertaining match with lots of long rallies. They will. For sure, Andreescu has a lot of variation in her game. When Mertens is more like a wall type of game, that she's a great counterpuncher, and so definitely I'm very curious who's going to win and adapt to the opponent in the semifinals.
Belinda, you know Donna pretty well. Just tactically and emotionally, how tough is it to kind of play someone you know well, who probably knows your game pretty well, and just have both of you playing for such a big opportunity today?
Well, of course, we practiced a lot of times together, so we kind of know each other's game well, but I think on the tour, everyone practices with everyone, so it's no secret of how you play, and I think everyone knows how you play. So it was for sure, I thought kind of nice, that we get to play each other in such an important match, quarterfinals, and nice for us both to be here. And again, like I said, we are professionals enough, we know how to be friends offside the court and then on the court to focus, and obviously, like, we don't want to gift it to to the other player even if we are friends, but still I think a very nice tournament for us both.
Serena's been at it for over 20 years, and she said it's because of her love of the game, and most of all because she loves wins. What do you love most about the game, and as you reflect on this special moment, what sort of feelings does it bring you?
Well, who doesn't love wins? I mean, it's the best feeling in the world, and I think that's why we tennis players play for. For sure, when you lose, it's the worst feeling. It's very bitter, but still, I think the winning feeling, it's even nicer. So we go out there and we play to win, and what I love most about it is definitely the competition, just these type matches, and yeah, that feeling right after you do the match point.
How has that sustained you with what you've gone through during a relatively long journey?
Well, it's there like a dream always, you just, even when you're playing bad, you want to come back to this feeling, and you want to eventually, get the big wins and have this nice feeling. So I think that's the motivation enough to keep going.
Right. The match today was basically even into that early second set, and then I think you won something like 8 points in a row and kind of took control from there. What swung the match at that point? Did you feel like she was getting tired maybe, or you just kind of picked up your level?
I think it was small points that changed the whole match. It was, of course, very tight even in the second set, and yeah, I think so. I tried to put a little bit more variation in the game, try to play a little bit smarter. I'm happy my serve helped me in these important moments, even though I did some double faults, which I didn't like, but still, yeah, that's all I can say. I think just remaining calm in these moments, and maybe a little bit of luck too with the net cord.
At the previous press conference, you said people think you older than your actual age because you have been on the tour for a long time. So do you consider yourself as like a kind of a veteran already, or you are still?
Yeah, I'm a senior. I'm retiring soon.
Maybe veteran is not a good word, but you feel like you have been here for a long time, and it's been 5 years since you made a quarterfinal here. So do you think it took longer than you imagined back in that time?
Well, I don't know. I don't call myself a veteran. I just call myself, I don't know, a player that maybe has, I don't know, some experience, probably a little bit more than for my age. But yeah, I'm not a junior. I'm not a newcomer. So I don't know. I'm something in between, like an older young player maybe.
Belinda, back when you made the quarterfinals here before, how do you compare what you thought back then your reaction might be to making a semifinal here at the U.S. Open? It had been such an incredible season for you, and eventually top 10 and all that. How do you compare that to kind of who you are now, how you take this result, and how you're reacting to this entire 2 weeks?
Yeah, I still don't know. I'm fresh off the court, but still, I mean, it feels amazing, and for sure, it's something that I don't know, didn't come from nothing. I still worked very hard for it, so I feel like I deserve this, and I think it's a very nice feeling. I think winning the quarterfinals is obviously a step more than last time when I lost, but I still think, I was 17 then. I think playing quarterfinals was already very great, so I don't think that was a disappointment losing that. But still, now today, I felt really that I could take it, even though I was very nervous before the match, obviously. But just great feeling.
Could you have believed, or are you surprised that you were the last Swiss standing in singles?
This is not a good thing. I'm not happy about this, actually. I'm kind of surprised, like I think everyone is. It would be really nice if the boys could also make it to semifinals, but I'm happy I can kind of do it for them and don't let them down.
Belinda, you got to Toronto quite a ways ahead of that tournament. How would you say your game has, advanced since then? And was that a good idea to get there so soon?
I think it was a good idea. I like to, go to tournaments and prepare. And I came here already after Cincinnati, so I have plenty of time to prepare here. I don't know, my game didn't change much. Obviously, you just try to improve. And I think the first tournaments of every swing, you kind of get used to, playing again, because normally after Wimbledon you have a little bit off. So after, you're just trying to get into the rhythm, get match play, get used to the mental toughness again, and I think the Grand Slams are most important, of course.
Can you shut that light off, please? Cameraman, can you shut that light off?
It's blinding me.
Thank you.
Belinda, you mentioned the dream a couple of times now. Can you tell a bit more about that dream? What did it look like? Is it just Grand Slam success in general? Is it the U.S. Open specifically? Did you picture yourself holding a trophy? What does the dream look like?
Well, I think the dream of every tennis player obviously is to win the biggest tournaments. It's, I think for sure, being number one in the world or winning a Grand Slam is always a dream, but I think it's still a long way to that. Of course, I think you can see it there, but I think the work and staying in the moment is more important right now, and just taking it step by step. Like I said, all my career, I know it sounds boring, but it's just how you have to approach it. You cannot think too far ahead, because I think that's just going to kind of make it more difficult, or maybe add some pressure or something. I'm just trying to get a step closer to that every day, and today I am a step closer.
Last question, English.
Belinda, players typically have ups and downs in matches. You seem to be able to get quite frustrated but shake it off and start playing really well again. Is there anything specific you do to kind of adjust mentally? How do you refocus maybe after getting frustrated?
I think sometimes I need to get frustrated. I feel like I let it out. I feel a little bit better after. I start to play better. I'm more pumped. So sometimes this happens with me. Of course, I'm trying to work on my staying emotionally calm in the matches. But I have no trouble focusing after being angry a little bit.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.